streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Well, you have to watch him play every night now. I mean, he is that much fun, and the pressure just seems to not even faze him. He continues to get these big hits.
Runner goes for second, and now they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Now a pickoff play at second. Giancarlo Stanton now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Inciarte. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman.
Ready
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. That's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 52 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Corey Seager. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Oliver Marquez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Oliver Marquez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Andrew McCutchen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So stepping in, Joey Wendell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In order go the Braves. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Digging in now, Mike Zunino. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard to third. Healy brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now in the box, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now that's popped up. Yamashita trying to get there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Pitch is high. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey, it makes it a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming on is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down on 4 pitches, but they're still in. And that'll bring up Colin Walsh, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
The batter,
stepping into the box, William Yamashita. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Roberto Rosado is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Seager is there. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up. 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For Atlanta, no runs on no hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.